Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. So as you can see, if you've been with me before, usually I take out the cards prior or during your reading. In this case, I had started your reading and the long guys were going and it was so loud that you couldn't really hear my voice. I was competing with them. So I wanted to wait, but I didn't want to pick up the cards because this is a really strong reading. So I'm going to go back over it because I do remember what was coming out when I first started. So bear with me for a second. Welcome back to my subscribers. And if you're new here, I hope you'll stay. We'd love to have you. All right, so Libra, this time we're going to go through your current energies. The center's going to be any advice from spirit or just something you need to know. And then the last row is going to be the next 3 to 6 months. And then the overall energy I got on the bottom of the deck was the Nine of Swords. So at that moment, I instantly felt, obviously this is a sad card. So something has happened just recently is what I feel like. This could have been a while ago, but maybe your energy is still feeling it really, really strongly. And you've definitely, I know this is the obvious answer to this, but it's the sleepless night. It's feeling really down and depressed about something that had happened in your life. And then when we got into your current energy, we have the Three of Swords, the King or the Knight of Pentacles, and the Devil card. And immediately I had felt an energy of not just someone who might have broken your heart, but I felt that this was a friendship where somebody brought you a piece of information. And I think you thought that this person, this friend, was super stable. But what I kept getting was that they didn't have your best interest at heart. It was almost as if, and I'm sorry to say this, but it was almost as if they took pleasure in telling you that they might have seen somebody that you care about with someone else. So if this news has just recently come to you, that's why I'm picking up on being sad about it. You could have found out about this even further behind, but this is your current energy. And I think you're realizing that this person has toxic and manipulative behavior. If this is a friend, I just want to caution you. Now, this could also be the person that we're talking about that you just recently found out was in a third-party situation and you realized that this person was toxic. And then I was super focused on the fact that the devil had his hand up. And to me, that was you coming out and saying, bye. Like, if this is how this is going to be, I'm not dealing with this. It's extremely hurtful to find out about a third party. I hope that's not the case for you. But either way, this feels like a blow, a really big blow, just something you weren't expecting. And it's like where you thought there was stability, what this person had brought to the table was stable. It's like it was a shock. And I'll tell you why I think that, because as we get into the other cards, we have the Tower. Now, recently I have not been reading the Tower as just everything falling apart, but as we read the cards down and then across, I kind of get the feeling like it did fall apart, and I'll show you that as well. So with the Hangman in reverse, I don't think you're stuck anymore. With the Lovers in reverse and the Tower, it's like the moment that this happened, there was no question in your mind that you were going to step away. This decision, I don't think, was hard. And I don't mean that it wasn't hard emotionally. I mean, it was an easy decision for you because you're not going to hang out with somebody who's like that. That's not, you're a very fair sign. You're all about balance and equality, especially in relationships. And if this is what this person is like and it took you by surprise, I think you just are going to let it fall away. So, not feeling stuck. They don't want you to be stuck because that's really advice from the spirit. And then in the 3 to 6 months moving forward, we have the Empress card, which means I think you're going to be focusing on that intuition. In other words, you probably saw some red flags. They're really focused on the red and the Three of Swords. So I think you saw the red flags. But that part of you that's super balanced and kind and all about equality and giving somebody a fair chance probably might have looked past some of those red flags. And then with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's like maybe this person was draining you financially and it started to take a toll on you. And then here we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this says to me that you've come into your Empress energy. You're owning whatever mistakes may have been made or signs that you had missed in this relationship, and you're taking back your power. You're going to find yourself focused probably more on work and not focused on what happened in this relationship, but it definitely was a really big betrayal, no doubt about it. And although the hurt and pain may still be lingering a bit in the next 3 to 6 months, I do feel like you're going to come through this. We'll get the clarifiers, but I do feel like you're getting over it and you're working through it in the next 3 to 6 months. You're really stepping up. This is like the final straw for you, is what I just heard. This is it. Like, if this is the last lesson you had to go through in order to move forward and find a relationship or take some time out of relationship status, if you will, that's what I'm strongly feeling for you. So this feels more like someone who's going to be single. We'll definitely discuss. I hope you'll hang out, because at the end of this, we're going to check into how your person's feeling and then how you're feeling as well. And we'll get some romance angels. So we're going to get more clarification on both of your perspectives. And if you're dealing with somebody completely different and this just doesn't seem to resonate right now, do check your other placements, your rising, your moon, and your Venus signs. Okay, so I'm actually going to read across because I think this is important. This is not staying stuck in a third-party situation, owning your power, right? Coming out the other side saying, I am too good for this. I know who I am. I know how attractive or beautiful I am, and I'm not going to tolerate it. And then this says to me, this person's going to come towards you, but I feel like there's a rejection. You've already made up your mind. And again, I think this person drained you. Either they are having problems financially and were trying to maybe come into your life because they were looking for somebody that was more stable than what they had had in the past. But whatever this is that they're bringing towards you, I just feel like you're turning a blind eye to it. I think you've already made your decision about not staying in this. And then with the Devil, the Tower, and the Ten of Swords, this is really being strong enough to let go and let things fall away, because you've rid your life of so many toxic people and you're getting over the burden, like all of that pain and disappointment that you felt before. You're not going to allow that to continue in your life. It's like you're starting to recognize with the Empress more and more what people fit, what people don't. In other words, you're recognizing toxic behaviors much quicker and you're letting them fall away much quicker. So you're not going to take your time and so much be that balance and forgiving and, you know, giving somebody the benefit of the doubt. It feels like now you're like, okay, I'm nice to a point, but I'm not going to let people take advantage of my kind heart, my graciousness, you know, all those beautiful qualities that you as a Libra have. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this and see what other information we can get. When we get into their feelings and your feelings, I want to see how this person feels, if they're apologetic, because there's a part of me that feels like they want to apologize, but we'll see. We have the King of Pentacles, yeah, the Knight of Swords, and then we have the King of Wands. Okay, this person feels a bit misunderstood, but again, we have the Lovers in reverse. So I feel like the way that they express themselves comes across as a little bit manipulative, and I feel like they want to do whatever it takes to convince you that they want to be in this relationship. So with the King of Pentacles, he's stable, but I feel like this is your energy. It's like once you've moved away from this, you're stable. So you're looking at paying attention to work. This could be that something good is happening in your work situation and you don't have time to deal with somebody who's going to play those types of games. And then just as you're starting to find your stability, this person comes in with all this passion. So this might be happening right now, or this is going to happen soon, because this person has a lot to say. They have a tendency to want to defend their actions all the time, is what I feel. And with the Knight of Wands in reverse, it's like they knew they lied, but they're not going to admit that they were lying. They're going to come in and tell you their version of the truth. While you're trying to find your stability, this person wants to come in and rock things, and I just don't think, I think they're sneaky. I don't think they, not that they're not passionate, and I'm not saying that they don't have feelings for you. We'll find out when we pull their cards. But right now, I just feel like this person's going to say whatever it takes to possibly wiggle their way back into your life, because you walked away. It feels like you walked away so easily. If this is reversed, it could be. Maybe you feel like that person walked away really easily and you're kind of confused by it. But I really do feel like it's your energy that walked away. So we have Judgment in reverse. We have the Eight of Cups, yep. And then the Death card, okay. And then we have the Lovers in the upright. So what that tells me right there is you made a decision. You don't have to make a decision. It's already been made. I'm not feeling that this is a marriage, but it could have been a longer relationship where you were invested for a length of time. They're saying at least 6 months. So it could have been 6 months, 6 years, but it's not feeling like something that was just short term. And here we have the Eight of Cups. You look moving on, just completely moving on and letting this fall away. Remember I said that the Hangman was in reverse and the Lovers was in reverse. You're not going to stay stuck. You're going to move forward. You've made this decision. You've walked away. And then the Death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Gemini, Capricorn. Again, we have another Scorpio. So we have strong Scorpio energy. And I'm going to say we have everybody here, but those are the ones that I feel the strongest. So that may resonate with you. Let me know if that does, if this is who you're dealing with. So right now, the Death says to me, you're going to let things die and you're going to go through this transformation. It's like a lot of these epiphanies are going to be happening for you, and you're going to realize, okay, these are the mistakes I made. You're going to take ownership of maybe looking past some of those red flags we talked about. And in the future, you're going to recognize that you don't want secrets, right? The Moon, maybe deception and secrets. You're going to focus on those little things so that you don't make the same mistakes moving forward. You're going through a big transition right now. They want you to know that whatever is falling out of your life and what isn't serving you anymore has to go. This is like one of those, when I do my private readings, I'm really strong and forceful. So when Spirit works through me, sometimes it's very motherly. If you haven't watched me before, I'm a Cancer, and I get mama bear vibes that kick in, and I'll say, look, this is what you're going through. You're really changing and redirecting, and things have to fall away that aren't meant to be. So I think you're recognizing that now, and you're just going to let it happen, because the pain was enough. You know, whatever deception there was, it feels like it was really painful for you. All right, so let's get the clarifiers for the Empress, please. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this one stayed out. Amazing. Queen of Swords. If this person comes back towards you, you're going to cut straight through the bullshit. Like, there is male or female, you're going to tell it like it is. And I just got goosebumps, so that's confirmation from Spirit. Ace of Wands. You're going to clearly explain to this person that things did not work out, no matter how hard you tried, and that you don't want to deal with somebody who's juggling. This is in reverse. So you're not going to tolerate this back and forth type of behavior with someone. The rainbow is down here and you just weren't seeing it anymore. It's like, you want to juggle? Go do that on your own time. I don't have time for that. I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel, because no matter how hard I tried to make this work, there was never any kind of victory, and now I want to walk away from this. The Six of Wands is all about victory, right? Coming out of a situation feeling like the two of you are on the same page. 6, balance. But in this case, it wasn't. And I feel sorry for the person if they come back, because you've got a lot to say and you're going to cut right through the BS and let them know exactly how you feel. And I feel like that Ace of Wands also represents your passion for wanting to move forward. I don't think it's with this person, but again, we're going to have to check into your feelings. So I'm going to clear these cards. While I do that, please think about the person so that I pick up on that energy. I know you're not with me live, but I can pick up on it, believe it or not. And we'll see how they're feeling right now. We're going to use a completely different deck, and then we'll get the romance angels to go along with it. How is Libra's person feeling right now? How is this person feeling? If this is a new person, I'm just going to put this out there because they're saying it. If this is a new person, this might be how that person is feeling towards you. So let's see. How does Libra's person feel? By the way, guys, if I didn't say it in the beginning, this is for April 26th through May 2nd. I'll put that in the title of the video. So we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. I think this person knows that if they come towards you, that you're not really going to hear what they have to say. Yeah, I think they're afraid too. They're stuck in their head. For sure, they're feeling stuck. Like they really don't know what to say. They have a big fear of coming towards you. And they should be, because with that Queen of Swords that we saw, yeah, okay, you're done. The Four of Cups is the overall energy between the two of you. So I don't think you're going to take a look at this if this person comes back towards you. I definitely think they want to, but if they do, it's going to be a small offer. And the explanation is going to be a little... How do I want to put this? You're going to cut through it. Like, you're going to know. If they're trying to explain themselves, either they're going to over-explain, and it's not going to make sense, and you're going to see right past it, or it's going to lack emotion. And it's going to lack that passion and emotion. It's almost like they make excuses constantly for their behavior. Okay, so Seven of Wands, Eight of Cups. They're probably going to stay away, at least for now, but I do feel like they want to come towards you. They're stuck. They can't make a decision because, again, they fear what your response is going to be. If they try to come in and tell you that they love you, I just don't feel like you're going to accept what they say, because the information that was brought to you was damning enough that there almost isn't anything this person could say anyway that's going to make a difference. So if you're dealing with somebody new and you're wondering like how they feel about you right now, this person isn't going to move really quickly. They may come in and tell you what they're looking for, but with the Hangman in reverse, I feel like this person might be just coming out of a situation. They just left a relationship, or their feelings are still stuck in another relationship. So just be cautious of that, because I feel like there was someone else before you. And even if they haven't let you know that, because I don't think they've spoken about it, then that could be why they seem to be kind of offish in their energy. All right, so your energy, the Ace of Cups in reverse, Temperance, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Clearly, here's that third party. Whatever it was that this friend told you, and I'd also take a look at that relationship as well. I think you're seeing that for what it was worth, and also this tells me that, yes, that's confirming there was probably a third-party situation. And with the Seven of Swords in reverse, this to me says you took whatever you had left and bolted. This is my runner card. Yes, liars, cheaters, thieves. But this to me says you recognize that now, because Temperance is here. It's like you went within, you had patience, you kind of sat back to watch this person expose themselves, is what I'm saying. It's almost like you had the patience to see this through long enough to see what this person was capable of. And you definitely found out. So with the Ace of Cups in reverse, I feel like this, you have no love, or you're not going to give love to this situation anymore. I think you are willing to be patient for the right thing to come towards you. And because we're talking about that, I want to go ahead and get a couple of cards and see. Let's use another deck before we get your romance angels. What's coming towards Libra? What's coming towards Libra? End of April. What's coming towards Libra? Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups. So this is All right, perfect. Okay, great. Wow. Once you make this decision, the person that's going to come towards you this is somebody who's really got a lot to say, and they want to let you know that they've been thinking about you, and this is not the same person. This is somebody totally different. This is what's coming towards you. You're going to have a tough decision to make. If you actually want to engage in a new relationship, if you haven't met this person yet, they've walked out of a relationship and now they want to come in and offer you love, and they're very serious about it. The King of Swords is someone like the Queen of Swords who doesn't cut through or cuts through the BS and speaks very clearly and directly. This is somebody who's very intellectual but has a lot of love to give, and they're in a position because they've gone through the worst of it with the Eight of Cups in reverse. They've already been through those types of painful relationships, and now they're showing me the eye. They have the ability to see what it is that they want in a love situation, and they're going to be very clear with you about how they feel. If this is somebody coming in from your past that had left before, and you're expecting this person to come back, this is going to be somebody that, not just this recent person we've been discussing, this could be somebody from your even further past that might reach out to you, and I think it's going to be really unexpected. I think you're going to be shocked by what this person has to say to you. They have love for you, and maybe they're going to tell you that they've always had love for you, but never had the balls to step, male or female, we can both identify with that. They never had the ability to come forward and tell you exactly what it was that was on their mind. So you have something amazing to look forward to, and I just have to say, I really admire your strength in getting through this situation and not staying stuck. That's really hard to do when you've found out about something really painful. So I really admire that, Libra. Okay, so let's get the Romance Angel cards, and then we'll get a love oracle and your regular oracles. So we've got Forgiving and Learning, great, Codependency, and Love Yourself First. Wow, that couldn't have been more clear. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Remember when I said this person might have been coming towards you because they were looking for some kind of financial stability, and maybe you saw through that or you had sensed it? That's what I think that was. Now, Forgiving and Learning, as you release and heal the past you experience, heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. I think this is what you've already started to do. The codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. I think this is the other person. So that person has codependency issues, and that's where that devil energy comes in. It's like they can't be without another person, and they'd almost say anything to be in a relationship. I don't think you're going to tolerate that kind of energy. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This is exactly what I was saying about you. You're cutting through the BS. You know who you are. You know what you want. And you're not going to tolerate somebody like that person. All right, so let's get one love oracle card, and then we'll close out with the other oracles. Oops. I don't know why I'm going blank, but the wisdom of the oracle. Thank you. All right. So the bird is standing out to me. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. I mean, that couldn't be more clear, right? Everything seems to be falling in place in this reading. All right. So this is for Libra. What advice do we have for Libra moving forward? This is for Libra, the end of April. Exchanging gifts, not for you, to the sea. And then we have community. So I think you're spending a lot more time maybe focused on the other people around you, your friends, family, things like that, because you don't want to keep repeating the same type of cycle. That's the 8 for you. So that's all about spending time with those that you really love and care about. And then we have exchanging gifts. As beautiful as this is, it's a 27. It reduces to a 9. So it's as if you're saying thank you, but no thank you. I appreciate the lessons, but I'm going to let this end the way it's meant to. And then not for you, obviously. We know clearly that means it's not for you. Finding balance is what's important. They want you to step away, and I think that's what you're doing. You are the Libra, so you are very much about balancing the scales. And then 7 to the C, focusing on yourself, self-love, care, a lot about water, maybe taking your spiritual baths, doing things that matter. 7 to me is like God's number, the universe, being protected, all of those things. So know that that's all there for you while you're going through any of these difficult times. Okay, Libra, that was your reading. Thank you so much for sticking with me till the end. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to have you guys here in all of my readings. I really appreciate you. The more energy you give me, the better my readings get for you. If you do want a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. Love you to the moon. Have a great week, and I will see you in your next reading. Take care. Bye-bye.